and 5 of those are pets. Wait, no, 6 of those are pets. So it's a lot. And so far we have only bought 2 gifts. So I think we're okay. It's the beginning of November. So I think we're good. I usually like to get my shopping done around this time, so I need to really hop onto it. How has 2020 been for you? It has been horrible. Diagnosed with cancer, hysterectomy. There has been deaths in my life that have literally hurt so bad. I have seen people around me hurt, and just a lot has happened. But 2 big, really good things have happened. Becky and I live together. We've always lived together, but I'm saying we live together, just me and her, and it has been honestly so wonderful. We both love it, and we're so much happier here. And also my mom. I am so close to her now, and I love her so much, and I'm proud of her. And it's been a long time coming. 12 years and a whole lifetime of not the greatest relationship, but that's like a whole other long story all within itself. But that has been, you know, the 2 really, really, really great things that have happened this year. And girl, I haven't even mentioned the pandemic, and I'm just not going to. Look at everything you've done past years. Do you really think you don't deserve any of the hate? No, I never said that. Well, okay, this is actually a loaded question. I don't really think anyone deserves hate per se. I think that people deserved to be hated. Like if you're a murderer or freaking anything like that. But with the amount of hate that I get, okay, you guys, so my camera died literally mid-sentence, so let's retry this again. I don't even remember what I was saying, but I know the question was, look at everything you've done in the past years. Do you really think you don't deserve any of the hate? So I'm just gonna speak for myself, and I'm gonna say no, I do not deserve the harassment that I do get. In my opinion, I haven't done anything in the last couple of years that deserves that type of just lashing that people give me. I do not think that I deserve that, no. Why do people assume you're still in love with Destiny? Okay, so we're gonna do a little tea spilling here, and Destiny doesn't even know this, so I'm sure you guys will message her. So when I first got with Becky, I was very open about everything that I was feeling, what I've been through. That's just the type of person I am. I'm very transparent, especially if I'm fixing to be in a relationship. I want to say probably upwards to a year and a half after Destiny and I broke up, I was still in love with her. I was able to separate that though from the love that I felt for Becky. I was also in love with Becky. And I know there's like this like thing where people like, you can't be in love with 2 people at once. You can. Like, have you guys ever heard of sister wives? Like, hi, like, I'm not like into that. That's not me. I'm not like against it either, but you can definitely be in love with more than one person at a time. But why people still think that now, I think it's really just like a drama-filled fun time for them, because I'm definitely me. I'm telling you, we hashed it out. I told her everything. She told me everything. Like, I found out things that I could not believe that literally shook me to the core. I told her how I felt, the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. Like, it just, there's a whole weight lifted off to my shoulders, and it feels really good. No question, it was really good seeing you in a new video today. I've missed you. Oh, I've missed you too, and you're freaking beautiful, girl. Do you like The Grinch Stole Christmas? Yes, love that movie. Are you ever worried about running out of money? No, because I know how to budget. You guys see me as like the spending machine, and I'm not gonna lie, I do spend a lot. But it's within my budget, it's within the little area that I have to spend money, and I'm not worried. No, I'm really not, because I know how to save money, spend responsibly within what I have, take care of my bills first, and I know what I'm doing with my money. I hate having to like justify that, but I just know what I'm doing. So no, I'm not worried about that. How long have you and Becky been together? Love you both. We love you. And oh my gosh, girl, I'm obsessed with your hair. Can I have it, please? We have been together for almost 4 years. Like, wow.
No one cares. Don't come back, Amber.
Well, I'm back and I'm here to stay. Are you still friends with Samantha / Pink Sparkles? Yes, I am. What was your favorite movie as a child? Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump, Forrest Gump. I have always been obsessed with Forrest Gump. Still am, will always be. It is such an amazing movie. I just, so great. Who do you think is going to win the election? It is November 1st right now. I feel like Biden's gonna win. What is your favorite animal? Oh my God. A genet. They're so freaking adorable. I cannot stand it. I wish I had one. Like, be mine. You're so cute. I want to cuddle. Like, ugh. Do you lucid dream? I actually have lucid dreamed before quite a few times in my lifetime. I can't like force myself to do it, but when I do it, girl, I have the time of my life. I honestly love doing it. Did you know Dana joined hater groups? No, she didn't. Have you gained your weight back or do you keep losing? So the topic of my weight and everything regarding that will actually be in an upcoming video. So hold on to your seats, folks, because we have some talking to do. Have you ever tried ice skating? I have. When I was younger, I actually rollerbladed and ice skated and I was obsessed. I was very active as a young girl. I know it's probably hard to believe. Like, I did swimming. I loved to swim. I actually played softball and soccer. I did the whole 9 yards. Like, dancing was everything to me. It was actually my passion. I was in a dance group and I would do talent shows and I would always dance, and that active part of me is like no longer high. When did you first realize you liked girls? Genuinely asking. Also, I love you. I love you too. And I've just always known, like literally at the age of 5, I like had a girlfriend. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It just always felt supernatural to me to like females. I never had a moment where I even questioned that part of me ever. Why aren't you addressing your jaundice? Didn't you learn the first time not to ignore? Realize that you're a beautiful, caring, and dope ass person. I love you so much. Thank you. Oh, all those things are super sweet and I definitely needed to hear that, especially after the last question. Are there any reaction channels that you feel genuinely want the best for you? No. Do you realize your channel has become a place for people to be cruel with no repercussions? Yes, yes, and more yes. My channel, people are allowed to be vile in my comments and it's like totally fine. No one cares. Do you ever think you'll leave YouTube for another job? Yes. More mukbangs? I don't know. What have you been doing to keep yourself occupied? I have done a lot of reading. You guys probably would be shooketh with how much I've read, especially in October. It's just constant reading, constant reading. I've always loved to read and I'm just back in the swing of reading, and I have a whole pile of books. I'm gonna show you guys those in a different video, but I have a whole pile of books over there that I've read in October and it's a lot. How come you can tell us about Becky's personal stuff, but you can't tell us yours? I tell you guys a lot about my life, but there are some things that I'm just gonna nip it in the butt. I never tell you guys anything about Becky that she does not want me to share because I'm not like that. Do you think making YouTube videos is easy or hard? I feel like the act of actually making a YouTube video and the reality of it is the easy part. I feel like actually uploading it, that's where the outcome is bad. Within, you know, the hate comments and people twisting things that you say, etc., etc. Are you finally recovered from surgery? Yes, I have been for a while. My recovery was honestly so good and I was so worried all for nothing, but I feel like to be nervous about a hysterectomy, no matter who you are, nervous about a surgery, no matter who you are, is very, very common and it's very understandable. But at my weight, I was thinking the worst. But I do want to film, you know, a separate video actually talking about the nitty gritty with my hysterectomy because I never really went into detail. But yes, I am recovered and I'm feeling so good. Would you rather know every language or know how to talk to animals? Know how to talk to animals, hands down. Why do you and Becky pay for things separately, yet you buy things for Destiny and Dana? I feel like those two things are like totally, completely two different things. Regarding why do I buy things for Destiny and Dana, I buy things for everyone in my life because I'm a very giving person. My love language when it comes to the output of my love is definitely gifts. I love giving. That's just who I am, who I've always been. But why do you and Becky pay for things separately? We both have a budget. I'm very into budgeting. We have the exact same amount. So when we have the same bank account and we share money, But when we pay separately, it's easy for us to determine, okay, well, this is how much you spent versus this is how much I spent. This is how much is knocked off your budget versus this is how much is knocked off mine. When did you get your nose piercing? What made you get it? I love it. Thank you. I actually got it when I was 12. I think I was probably 11. No. I probably just turned 12. And I thought, I want a nose ring. I want a nose ring. I want it so bad. It was like a thought that just came into my head. And I literally couldn't stop thinking it, couldn't stop speaking on it. What the heck? No. You literally see its eyeballs. Like, I'm good. Oh! She let it go into the wilder beans. Gross. Are you ready to go eat some foods? Yes. Well, we got a simplistic one here. I figured the glory will be the money, you know what I'm saying? So it says, happy birthday, wishing you a very happy birthday with cheers of hooray for a day of fun. That's great in every way. So we're gonna write in it and then put the money in it. You have pretty eyes.
I think so.
I know so. Yamato. Oh my God, babe, you know what I just realized?
Huh?
I always call it Yamatos. It's called Yamato.
Yeah, there's no...
Did you know that?
Yeah, I was saying.
Oh my God, y'all. This whole time I thought it was called Yamato's, but oh my gosh, this place is so freaking good. Their sushi is thebomb.com. I usually get the spicy California roll, so I'm probably gonna get that, and I might get the friend roll. It is deep fried, but it's not like tempura fried. It's just like lightly fried, if you will. So that's what I think I'm gonna get. I'm not sure though. Hello, good morning. So I just woke up. It's the next day, obviously. Oh, I'm standing in front of a shower. A lot of people ask about the shower situation. We do have 2 showers, and this one is ginormous. So that has been a very common question because you guys know the other shower is kind of small and the entrance is really small. So we have this one as well. So yeah, just woke up. Well, let's be real. I woke up about 2 hours ago, but I'm just now functioning. So hello, welcome to a new day. Today is gonna be boring. Okay, this smells so good. This is from Bath & Body Works, Lillian Green Tea. This is actually Eric's, but I took a little sniff. He doesn't mind, don't worry. And I sprayed some. Oh my God. I recommend this to like literally everyone. I'm stepping on the scale, but I have no pants on. So we don't need to be seeing that, y'all. Not today.
Come out. It's ready.
I just hate weighing in with clothes, but I figured I'd wear a shirt. £564.8. 564.8. I'm literally just staying in the same realm. So dinner tonight is a baked potato with salsa. Already took a bite. This salsa is so spicy. It is so freaking good. We're just having some green beans. And this is a turkey burger with some seasoning that we just cooked in the air fryer, which that's my favorite way of eating it. I prefer dry meat. A lot of people know that, and it makes it really dry. But obviously, if you like your meat like on the juicier side, just put it in the air fryer for less. People that we all look up to or we all enjoy watching, who also are friends with their exes: Trisha, Sean, David, Liza, Shane, Lisa, Pink Sparkles, and Dalton. I mean, I can probably go on forever. Oh, Zaddy, Chunk Chunk, and Nicole, of course. Oh my God, I love them so much. Like, there are so many people who are still friends with their exes, and those are just people like I can think of that like everyone knows, or at least I assume that you guys know, and everyone is totally fine with that. They're like, oh my God, you guys are so cute. It's so wonderful that you guys can like stay friends. But just because me and Destiny are friends, like everyone has an issue with that, and I just truly, I cannot figure out why. I'm a firm believer that when you're in a relationship, if it doesn't work out in a romantic and intimate, I want to marry you type sense, if you guys still are friends afterwards, because like for me, when I'm dating someone, like most of the time they are my best friend, and it's like I didn't lose Destiny in that sense. Destiny and I are still friends because we had a friendship within our relationship, but we lost the relationship. And, you know, the breakup was really hard, but this was like 2.5 years ago. Like, it's over with, you guys. And I don't know why so many people are so hung up on something that happened freaking years ago. It's like insane to me. And I think like another thing is also is like when you're secure in your relationship and you're not like a jealous person and you trust the person that you're in a relationship with, being friends with an ex is like no biggie, no big deal. Because I know for me, if I was like super insecure and I didn't trust Becky or trust, you know, her ex or whatever, then I would worry. Other than that, I have no reason to worry. And an awesome part about this is Becky and Destiny are also friends and they get along and they like to pick on me, but that's a whole other story all in itself. I just feel like it's a lot of insecurities when people don't like their significant other to be friends with their ex. I mean, that's just the truth. And the part where you said that she needs to kick me out, again, makes no sense. We're in a relationship. This house is actually none of our houses. What? This house is actually not any of our house. Me, Eric, Ricky, Becky, we all actually rent it. So it's all equally ours. I don't know if that's something that you guys knew or not. So that's just a random tidbit. But it's just crazy. Like, I honestly, everyone, we do not understand why people are so hung up on like exes staying friends. It's so weird to me. I feel like if your relationship ended super ugly, then I understand not being friends with them, or if like you literally despise them, because I know there are cases where people break up with each other because like you literally despise the person. But if you continue to get along and you care for the person, and there's nothing wrong with being friends with your ex. And I think for me, the biggest thing that frustrates me is how it's okay for other people to be friends with their ex and everyone's like all for it. But when I am, it's like the worst thing in the world. It should never happen. Becky should. Hey guys. Okay, so I feel like I haven't sat down in front of the camera, just like me, like sit down video, like Becky's always there. So this is like really weird. I don't know. I did just wake up about an hour ago. I don't know. I'm sure you can tell, like I look pretty tired. Like the time change has happened and the whole thing. So today we have an Instagram Q&A. I told you guys to make it juicy, so we'll see what happens. Usually I go through and pick the questions, but I think this time I'm just gonna scroll and then randomly choose one. And if it's not too painful or too bad, we're gonna answer that question. So I'm also going to be shouting out the person who asked the question. So I'm just going to do the first question that someone asked, and it says, do you really feel like the antidepressant is working for you, or are you just being hopeful? This is from Star Cecile. So thank you so much for asking this question. I feel like the first week I felt better, and now that I'm going on the second week, like it's pretty much been 2 weeks now, I feel like back to where I started. I feel like it's not helping, but obviously like 2 weeks isn't going to change you because antidepressants do take a while to start working. So I am just being hopeful, and I'm not going to sugarcoat how I'm feeling. I'm feeling very depressed. I'm unmotivated to do most of anything. I just don't even want to get out of bed most of the time, and I kind of force myself to do it. I still feel like my mood swings are happening, but I don't really use it against people. I just kind of try my hardest to get over things. I think I let people walk all over me. Let's be real. Chill Nelly asked, have you ever been with a guy? Also, at what age did you lose your virginity? I have had like lots of boyfriends. This is like TMI, but lots of making out has happened. I've never like had like intercourse. Is this even gonna get monetized? Like probably not. This is weird. But when I lost my virginity, like I feel like lesbians consider like losing your virginity to be like everyone thinks it's like something different. So for what I think it is, I'm gonna say I lost it when I was about 24 I think I was like 24. So XO Lamborghini asked, if you had the ability to possess one superpower, what is it? Honestly, like to snap my fingers and to be like anywhere in the world. If I wanted to like snap my fingers and be in California, I'd be in California. Snap my fingers, be in Portugal, I'd be in Portugal. And there'd be no like repercussion, like no like health defects from it or anything. Just like literally be anywhere I want at any time I want. Or like to be wearing anything I want anytime, or like my makeup to be done at a snap of a finger. So that would be amazing. Something like that, I guess. Bowties asked, what, if anything, are you currently binge watching? Love you. Love you too. I'm not really binge watching anything, but something I've recently watched, you know, quite a few episodes of is Everything Sucks on Netflix. I absolutely love it. Not going to give anything away, but let's just say it's 90s themed. It's supposed to like take place in the 90s. It is great. It is about a girl who's trying to discover if she's a lesbian or not. You guys need to watch that. It is super, super good. It's really funny. Rain Quinn asked, have you tried keto, whatever, for weight loss? I'm down 85 pounds in 9 months from just diet. I love your channel, by the way. Thank you, and really good job. Like, congratulations for losing 85 pounds. I don't think I would. Wendy's, you can pretty much order any like cheesy, fatty cheeseburger on the menu and just take off the bread. And that's weird to me because, you know, your whole life you're told that these things are unhealthy, and now all of a sudden they're okay to eat, especially like on the daily. I don't know. I don't get it. I can totally understand why like low carb makes you lose weight, but I just don't think I'd be able to do it. I love me some carbs. So when I try to lose weight, I just try to stick to the healthy ones. HollyMe15 asked, you're beautiful. Have you ever considered being a plus size model? Thank you. And no, I'm not beautiful enough. Alicia Bojo82 said, hey babe. Okay, there are many things each of us would change about ourselves, but if you could pick just one thing about yourself that you could change instantly, what would it be? Love you, girly, XOXO. Love you too. And obviously it would be like, oh, to have the perfect body, what is perfect in my opinion. But I'm just not even going to do that. Like, scratch that. I don't want to just automatically have the perfect body. I want to work for it. I'm never going to have the perfect body. But you know what I mean. I want to work for what I want. So if I could change anything, I want my mind to want to lose weight bad enough where I have, like, strong willpower. I'm able to say no. I have, like, the mind where I choose healthy over unhealthy just because it's, like, in my blood. That's what I would change. I'm not like that at all. And I don't want to have my eating disorders. And if you guys see me looking out there, it's because I'm looking outside. It's like raining, so peaceful outside and like gloomy and stuff. So I keep looking out there. So I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think that's what I would change. Rebecca Taylor asked, do you consider yourself a selfish or selfless person? Honestly, let's be real. I feel like everyone has selfish tendencies. Like, duh. But I feel like I try to be as selfless as I can because I really am empathetic and sympathetic of other people. But trust me, there are times where I am selfish. Like, there is not a single person in this world that isn't. But I try my hardest to be selfless because I feel like that's really important. Juno Love 09 asked, are you looking into getting another job? I know YouTube is a source of income, but I imagine it would be nice getting out of the house. From experience, because just a year ago, I did have a full-time job where I left the house daily. I was getting more anxiety than I ever had in my life. It felt like, show me. Like, I want to do things like that and get out of the house in that way. I feel like that's, you know, healthy because I really enjoy having YouTube as, you know, my job. Like, I am so grateful. I never in a million years thought this would happen. This is Akko Taco. But Susie Fry 2325 said, marry, kill. Your options are Becky, Crystal, and Destiny. Love you. Please keep posting videos daily. You are by far my favorite YouTuber. Obviously marry Becky because duh. I'm gonna say Crystal because she's my best friend. Like, I don't want her to like leave my life. And then I guess I'm gonna kill Destiny because there's no other option. So that's weird. It's your girl Valerie asked, would you ever consider doing meetups with your subscribers? I would totally love to meet you in person. Keep doing you, girl. XOXOXO. That's really sweet. I would consider doing that, but I don't know how to go about that. And This is gonna sound ridiculous. I know I'm not Beyonce. I know I'm not Lady Gaga. I'm definitely not no Miley Cyrus. But I'm kind of afraid to do meetups because I do get a lot of hate. I don't think anyone that truly hates me would come there. And if they did, they probably wouldn't tell me that they hated me. They'd probably act like a fan or something. But it makes me nervous because you never know what kind of people watch you. I know that sounds really bad, but I do want to meet my loyal subscribers. That's amazing to me. Like, I have been recognized in public before, and every time that has happened, you guys have always been super sweet to me, and it just makes me like super happy, and just knowing like there are real people out there who watch me and care about me and actually enjoy me as a person. So it is something I want to do in the future, but right now I'm just a little scared. Bobby Lee Alex asked, did you see where Destiny and Dana's You Now was recorded? And she admitted to talking to Dana before you guys broke up. I did watch that, but that's something I already knew. They weren't talking, like talking. They were just friends. Like, me and Dana were friends. Destiny and Dana were friends. So that's I don't think that's what they meant. Just as short Neo asked,
20%.
do you, huh?
20%.
Oh, shit. Asked, do you miss Destiny since she went to Florida? Do you still talk to Dana since Destiny's not there? I do still talk to Dana. We're actually planning on hanging out. And of course I miss Destiny. Like, even Becky does. Like, she was a really, good friend to both of us. And we had a lot of fun every time we all